leads, return to action in this competition. A competition for which the dynamic has changed dramatically now as the group stages turn into the knockout phase. 180 minutes, 3 hours, that's all that separates winners from losers. There is no margin for error. It is now or never. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Well, there's a perceptible change in mindset here, both in terms of crowd and players.
Well, Peter, knockout competitions require knockout mindsets. There has to be a more dynamic edge to the whole approach, whether from going ahead or replying to go. Shot at goal!
Philippe Coutinho. Arthur plays it forward. Dani Alves. Nicely controlled. Maggio. Into the box. Well, of course, every year this is the point at which it gets really tough. Not just within the confines of this competition, but the season as a whole.
Yes, and we've seen many a team collapse over the years in this February period, mainly because of fatigue and injury. You know, it is a key time for squad rotation.
Coutinho lofted into the middle.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Yeah, nobody's going to argue with that. Gets away from his opponent. And he's there to cut it out. Kolarov, quick ball forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
And it's Maggio. And here's Dani Alves. Dani Alves crosses it. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. A buccaneering run from the defender. Can he find a finish now? And the defence can get it clear. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Rabiot battles to win it back. It's found its way to him.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
De Ligt drives it forward. Dani Alves gets the better of his man. That intervention was very necessary. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we're already back underway here.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Plays it out to the flank. He gets past his man. Rabiot knocks it away. And he's straight offside. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. They've won a corner. Leeds making another change here. It's gone a long way up and away. Rabiot. Juventus can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. And it's Dani Alves. It's a loose ball. Just brushed off the ball there. Maggio tries lifting it over. Ball's out on the left now. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could...
Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He's had a look. Maggio. Maggio tries to switch the play. Has he picked him out? Going through. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. The changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's not going to make it.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Here, and the finish!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Kolarov can't get the better of his opposite number.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Daniel Alves. So that's it. It is all over. Only a draw in the home leg. It tilts the tie against them with an away game to come. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team...
Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. So what a step. In with a header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Dante. Leeds were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Kings it out wide. A chance to play it in. Quick glance at goal. Has a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Still goalless at the moment. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Newcastle have statistically the worst defence in the league. Gets away from his opponents. Finds himself eased off the ball. Leeds are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Cleared away. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Leeds with a chance here to increase their lead. Guerrero with a real chance here. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's straight offside. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Hendrick. And it's Shelby. And that is as far as they're going to go. Cristiano Ronaldo. Leeds are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Leeds head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're already back underway here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, real chance! Shoots! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Leeds take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Longstaff gets it back. Ronaldo is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good clearance and very necessary. Leeds are making a change now. Dante. Modric. Longstaff battles to win it back. Defenders on the back foot. Now it's Shelvey. Jonjo Shelvey. Jonjo Shelvey decides to play it back. And the weighted pass. And through to the goalkeeper. Modric. Into the last quarter of an hour. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Wilson has a go! There it is!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
And it's Valbuena. And that's been levered clear.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Well played, he saw that coming. 2 minutes to be added on. Almost there, and the players can feel it. And that's a foul, free kick's been given. Keeper sends it forward. And time is up. Leeds come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap.
Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Leeds are having a tough week. It is a crazy schedule for them.
Yeah, it's a tough spell, and guarding against fatigue for the players is key now. Tiredness can be the blame for more injuries, so it's an opportunity for the manager to shuffle his pack.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead, he looks as if he read it.
He's had a goal! He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Chance to shoot! The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Great leap! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Leeds were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Leeds still to register a shot on target. And that has been clubbed away. Quadrado. And here's Hulk. Plays it back.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel. Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Goes long. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Kelly. Hulk. It's got through to him. Gets good distance on it. Modric. He's got options out wide. Towering header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
McCarthy plays it out to the flank. And that's sprayed out wide. He's through. He's had a shot! There it is!
And grabbing that opening goal so close to half-time too affords them that extra little psychological edge. And when it's one of your main men that's doing the damage, it just grows the togetherness and it grows the spirit. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Leeds, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Hulk. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. McCarthy gets it back. Leeds picked up all 3 points from their previous game. The win, however narrow, really important. That's a promising ball. Now surely! James McCarthy. McCarthy plays it forward. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. He spotted the run and played him through. Oh, he's in! And a header! Oh, it's gone in! Great header, made it look easy.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
Wiedewald with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And it's Muller. It has got through to him. And a shot! It's in! Into the lead once more. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Out towards the flank. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the shot! This could fall anywhere. And they've been caught out here. That's a good ball to find him. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Cristiano Ronaldo chooses to go back. Managed to get it away.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Modric. Leeds need to hold on for a few more moments. quick glance at goal. Just brushed off the ball there. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Cristiano Ronaldo! A heavy challenge. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, that was close. And there goes the final whistle. Leeds come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the... Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here, and they are in good form. There's a right old cacophony going on. The atmosphere's terrific, and kick-off is moments away. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Well, we're on the way. Leeds are yet to taste defeat at home. Modric. That's a good... There's the shot! What a wonderful goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Leeds take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
intervention. Leeds won a tight game last time out and look to build on that. This is quite a run and he's not done yet. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's Modric. He's gone for goal!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Leeds are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Leeds scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. Nicely controlled. Plays it back. Modric had a shot. Attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Modric usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Ward-Prowse gets it back and helps available out wide. Modric. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Oh, nice touch. That's great strength on the ball. And it's Boateng. Battles to win it back.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Turns and goes back. Modric. And the finish!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And the first 45 minutes are up. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Leeds head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
He's made sure that that won't get through. It's come loose. Now can he finish? That's offside. Yes, it is. Fraser Forster gets it upfield. Tries to get it forward quickly. Goes for the cross.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need...
Big chance! Has a pop! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Leeds have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Boateng. Plays it out to the wing. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. It's Bale! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Bale clearly is aware of how important that was. He'll be hoping that it won't come back to haunt him.
Forward it goes. Out for a throw. So not long left in this now. Leeds are this close to securing a place amongst the European elite next season. The final 5 minutes. Bale. Oh, good interception. Walcott. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Ward-Prowse. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Stevens. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And time is up. Leeds will be very happy with a job well done. An efficient win, for which the players simply did enough. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and
Well, some have suggested that the tie never really got going in the first leg. Both sides drew a blank, but it has left us with plenty to debate leading up to this second leg, certainly in terms of the approach either side might take. A tie in a delicate position. The winner must be identified by the end of this game, one way or another. The only question is whether anybody can break through in normal time. The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight. All in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. So nothing has changed, bar the venue. The score as it was when we began.
Yeah, it may be stating the obvious, but it's scoreless due to two very solid defences. Something that could prove a real strength for either later in the competition. First, though, one of them has to find a goal or two. I'm not going to hazard a guess as to who's better equipped. This is really too close to call.
As you can see, we've already started here. Leeds come here after a draw in front of their own fans. And that makes it a one-off tie. Winners go through. Maggio. Played out to the right. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Bentancur with the short one. Tries to get it forward quickly. Juventus are taking a simple, modern approach here.
Yeah, but I'm all for simplicity, Peter. If it works, it's good enough.
Across the field it goes. Insigne is fouled. Dani Alves. And the finish! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And it's Rabiot. Hits one! And the ball's come out!
Rabiot really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Dani Alves goes for goal! An absolute thunderbolt! A finish right from the top draw! And they have an aggregate lead!
Juventus are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Juventus take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. And it's Hulk. Bentancur. Good ball. He's gone for it! Forward it goes. Dashing forward at pace. Hulk. There's the half-time whistle. Here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And we're already back underway here.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
Tries his luck! And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have edged ahead overall. Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes. Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. A nice touch, played into the middle. And that was asking just too much of him.
We've had a real complexion change with that equaliser. To get it so early on in this period gives them lots of scope to improve again on this scoreline. They look as if plenty more is to come from them.
Look at the defender bombing forward. And he just whacks it away. And that's been won straight back. He's got away, goes for the cross. De Ligt drives it forward. Bentancur. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now surely! Now it's Hulk. Massive leap! He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Daniel Alves. Defenders on the back foot. Kolarov does well there, alert. De Ligt looks to get on the end of this. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hulk. Hulk, a scorer already in the game. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Brilliant save from Alisson! That was travelling.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. It was worth a go.
Hoists it forward.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. This lead then looking ever more decisive in the context of what remains of the game. Goes for goal! And that is the last effort of the game. Leeds advance. More stern tests await, no doubt. Well, after what we saw in the first game, Jim, what are your observations now?
Well, we thought it was going to be tight, and it didn't disappoint. It was very finely balanced.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. The action has already started. Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to get it forward quickly. Dante. Leeds come into this game on a 5-game unbeaten run away from home. Cuadrado. Valbuena. Modric. Hoists it forward. West Ham, whose manager was the brains behind the last win. He's gone for it! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Cleared away. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Caught offside that time. Cuadrado. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Modric. Cuadrado. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! It's in! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Leeds get themselves into the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Valbuena finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chiellini. Leeds are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Cuadrado. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. What an adventurous run from a defender. Valbuena. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. And it's Cuadrado. Modric. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, great! Has a pop! It's being played forward. Diop. And it's played forward. Muller. It's got going for goal. He has done it. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Leeds in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, he's broken through. Modric. Müller. He's through the middle. And he heaves it forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Needed a better pass there. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Müller. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cuadrado tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Gets the better of his man. Fired in. Valbuena. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cuadrado looking to get on the end of this. Great leap! Forward it goes. Müller is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Yeah, now that he's scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Cuadrado. And it's Müller. Tries to get it forward quickly. That's a brilliant interception. Valbuena. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Müller. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good ball. Oh, shooting chance! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Leeds take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Modric. Modric. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? He's got through, and he's cut it out. Away from immediate danger. And that's that. Leeds, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. Your reflections then, Jim?
Of course, we all love to watch the creative side of the game and goal scorers, but there's an art to good defence too, and their organisation...
So here we are, just waiting for the first of the quarter-finals to get underway. 2 of 8 already battle-hardened teams getting ready to oust each other if they can in a very short while from now. This all in a bid to be called champions of Europe. Expectations have shot through the roof. As we've moved on a stage, there is a definite belief in both camps that this could be their year, a feeling that can only get stronger with every game from now on. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. A truly big night of football here ahead of us. It always is when this competition is in town.
Well, we're at the stage, Peter, when the dream becomes believable.
He's gone for it! And he's there to hoof it away. And it's Modric. Guerrero. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Guerrero. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Danger averted for now. So above all others, Jim, what do you think is the single factor which is going to make a difference here?
Well, Peter, I think there really isn't an awful lot in terms of what separates these teams. No, not when you get to this stage. This one could come down to the smallest of detail.
Absolutely so. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Modric. And here's Hulk. Chance to shoot. Hulk! Up to meet it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Leeds have been susceptible to late first-half goals over recent weeks, so determined not to concede this time. Gets it back.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Look at the defender bombing forward. There are a few waiting for it. Gets it into the middle. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Cristiano Ronaldo. Just brushed off the ball there. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So to review the first half.
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Gone along.
Ose Tutu.
Has he found his man? He's made sure that that won't get through. Young boys have a free kick. Shoots! Leeds to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. And here's Hulk. Hulk. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And it's Modric. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good clearance and very necessary. And that's a throw. Battles to win it back. Forward it goes. Well, that's where he wants it. Chiellini. Guerrero. And here's Hulk. He's in, and Hulk! And he's there to make a great save.
Hulk is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
And that's been levered clear. Modric. Modric gets it out to the wing. Leeds don't have many options and time is running out. That's gone a long way up and away. Modric. Guerrero looking to get on the end of this. And that's it. Leeds have been held at home. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought...
Hello one and all, we are glad to have you on board for what must surely be the most unmissable game of this season. It could seal the final destination of the title. Of course there are minor conditions attached, as with all of these things. 3 points are required. Sounds very easy on paper, but it could well prove to be otherwise in reality. This one of the great and massive leap! And oh! There it is! Could that be the start of something big? Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Leeds have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
You get a throw in. Leeds were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Elliott has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Well, that's where he wants it. Defenders on the back foot. Dashing forward at pace. He's gone for it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Gets it back. Gone back to the keeper. Keita. Leeds scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Oh, good ball. He gets past his man. Plays it back. Aimed in towards the centre. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, real going for goal! This could fall anywhere. Oh, real danger. Tries a shot! Now can he finish? Plays it out wide. Well read, he sorted that out. And the defence can get it clear. He's through the middle. A real chance face to face with the keeper. Has a hit! And that would have been some goal.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Oh, that's nice. Can he deliver? Chooses to go back. Shoots! Great effort, beautifully taken. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A really decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well, there's good movement off the ball, the passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Leeds head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. So we're already into the second period.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could encroach for goal!
No mistake! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Leeds themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool were impressive in their last outing. It's Nketiah!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. It's always a good time to register and lay down an early marker in the second half. They clearly had exactly that in mind and have gone about their business with absolutely the right commitment.
Alexander-Arnold. Battles to win it back. Here's the through ball. Elliott. Mane. Now it's Mane with a shot! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all... Real chance! It's broken loose! Oh, nice touch. Just brushed off the ball there. Mane tries to get it forward quickly. And the counter is on. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Forward it goes. Valbuena. And it's Muller. Muller. Oh, shooting chance! And that would have won it.
Muller really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's picked him out. Breaks on here. He's through and all alone. Shot at goal. In it goes. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Leeds could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
Now it's Valbuena. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Gets the better of his man. That's it!
Nketiah.
And the referee brings it to a close. And so, the crowning moment, the handing over of a trophy which reflects a truly wonderful season. Every one of them has played his part, and together they are champions. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment. Leeds come into the second leg just as they started the first. It is a narrative which is also applicable to their opponents after a goalless draw last time out. Much has been talked about on and off the field since those 90 minutes came to a close, but talk is one thing, hindsight is 2020. Right now we have 90 minutes ahead of us, which will tell the ultimate tale. Certainly this... Hulk!
Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Guerrero. Well read, he sorted that out. Chiellini. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Leeds have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Well weighted. Gets good distance on it. Young boys seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Chiellini. And here's Hulk. Loses his balance and loses the ball.
That's just very well played. He can hurt you with his back to goal.
And they've been caught out here. Has a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
Guerrero hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Timely intervention. That's gone a long way up and away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Hulk. Lovely feet. Chance to break. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, the first half didn't...
Goes for goal! Forward it goes. Over to the left. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Hulk. He's found his man. And it's Hulk. That's a promising ball. Just the goalkeeper. Hits one! Clears it out of harm's way. There's a long ball. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Brings it forward, and they can counter here. And help's available out wide. Hulk, he gets past his man. Tries to get it forward quickly. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
A long ball, but not especially accurate.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Hulk. Hulk. Gorgeous control there. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. He's gone down, but the ref... Oh, real danger here! It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. And the action has already restarted.
Well, decisiveness has deserted them, Peter. They need precision, and it's sadly absent.
Cut out in the nick of time. Müller. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Müller. A buccaneering run from the defender. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Gets up to head it! Harmlessly behind.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Extra time reaches half-time.
Yeah, it's still goalless, but will it be a refereeing decision, a mistake, or a moment of magic now that makes all the difference?
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? 105 minutes of deadlock, 15 minutes to break it. Ronaldo pings it out wide. Guerrero is charging up on the overlap. Oh, shooting chance! And And he's there to make a great save.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Dashing forward at pace. This could spell danger. Good ball. He's gone for it! Oh, what about that? And that might well be that!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Leeds have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Young boys have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. Muller. And that's that. And on to the semi-final. Another hurdle cleared. Next up, the penultimate step. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes.